Greetings, filmmakers. Welcome back. I am Mike at CereProds. We are one of Puerto Rico's leading providers of film, video, and TV production services. We also work with stills photo shoots and live events. We are based on the island of Puerto Rico and available to provide any type of production services or creative development for your project. I wanted to make a series of short videos, basically looking at every piece of equipment that we have, from cameras, lights, lenses, through to grip equipment, and basically everything in between, so that we could take a look at how to use it, what it's good for, what it's not good for, and maybe some things that you might not have known about it previously, whatever that piece of equipment may be. So we're going to start with this. It's a magnet. This is the OBEN MM100. That stands for the Magnetic Mount, and the 100 stands for the 100 pounds of vertical force that you can apply to this before it will give, according to the specifications. This is a single piece of metal machined with a 3/8 screw, or number 16 screw. What we typically do is attach a baby pin to this and then build out a rig from there. And you can add anything from small magic arm to anything else with this smaller screw head. And what we typically use it for is doing things like mounting small lights or microphones or small monitors or even action cams. We've even mounted a clipboard with lines on it for a talent who might not know their lines too well and we need them to get it just right. It's a super useful piece of equipment. It's coated in rubber, so it won't damage car paint jobs or any other type of paint job or any other delicate surfaces that you might be placing it on. It's obviously magnetized, but the live side, let's call it, is not magnetized, so you don't need to worry about that affecting your instruments. Some cameras can be sensitive to that type of thing. However, the other side is quite strong. It's pretty good. We use these quite often. I have about 6 of them, and we typically throw them in the production bag and take them with us when we're doing a small shoot. If we might want to place a piece of light in the back of a shot or illuminate something, or, as I say, have a small monitor or whatever else. They're very versatile and they're very, very useful. But we've never actually tested it in a controlled situation so that we can see exactly what it can do. So we'd be remiss not to do that right now. So I'd like to take us over to the studio and see what happens. Let's see. Welcome to the studio. Here we are. We've got a rig built up for you to test our OBEN MM100. We got a few Apple boxes, camera to monitor these scales, which we're going to use to weigh exactly how much pressure the OBEN MM100 can take. Does it live up to the name? Can we get 100 pounds in there? I'll be honest, that seems like quite a lot, but let's test it out and see what happens. We've got a flat metal plane, like I said, and we're going to see what happens, so let's take a look. All right, let's start with number 1. Looks good. We've got 10 pounds. Not a bad start. All right, let's go for number 2. Okay. Now, if you've ever carried a sandbag, you know these things are a little bit heavy anyway. But we're supposed to get 100 pounds of vertical force. So we should be able to hang 10 of these things. Let's see how we go. All right. We're almost at 25 pounds. So a quarter of the way to its max capacity, or so it says. Let's go number 3. Okay. Okay, 3 sandbags. Wow, I wasn't expecting to just get 3. I think we got about 35 pounds off the final count there. So yeah, wow, that's a turn up for the books, isn't it? The OBEN MM100. I might suggest you rename it to the OBEN MM35. It's just spitballing here. Still, it's a fine product. Just might not put anything too expensive or too heavy hanging off of it. a lightweight light, a microphone or so. That'll probably do it. Anyway, it's always good to test these things, isn't it? Let's get back. Well, I was not expecting that. The more you know, the further you'll go. The OBEN MM100. May I suggest rename this to the OBEN MM30 or make it more powerful? I'm sure that this is still a very useful piece of equipment. I still think it's very, very great, and we use them often. But if you're going to use it, perhaps don't load it with anything too heavy and certainly not too expensive. In conclusion, I'd say this is worth a buy. These aren't very expensive. This was about $30. And for something that can literally replace a C-stand in a pinch, it's worth at least having a couple in your kit bag. You're going to need it. It will save you time and money. But as we said, be selective about what you mount on this piece of equipment. You don't want to mount like an Arri Alexa, for example. So thanks for joining us again. Please do like and subscribe. If you do need any production services in Puerto Rico, any type of film support or support for a photo shoot, jump on our website, www.cereprods.com, or email me, mike@cereprods.com, and we will see you again soon. Thanks very much. Until next time. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to CereProds Puerto Rico. We are the #1 provider of film and video production services in Puerto Rico, and we are here to help your vision come to life. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.